What's going on, moviegoers? So if you're new to the channel, my name is Christian and welcome to SeaWorld Productions. You guys, I'm going to give you guys my brief spoiler review for The Curse of La Llorona. I hope I said that right, but who knows? My girlfriend's Mexican. She's not here with me right now. She's at work. We saw it last night. Now, went into this movie. I've probably only seen one trailer, and I've probably seen that trailer maybe twice, maybe 3 times. Who knows? But I walked out of this movie liking what I saw and liking what I experienced as a horror movie. This movie got me to close my eyes a couple times and do this. I was legit like that with my girlfriend. This is my girlfriend the entire movie. Oh God. Oh babe. Babe. Oh my God, I'm so scared. The funny thing was, we saw it in Dolby Cinema. We sat at the very top. There's probably 15 people in the entire theater. We sat at the very top, right? Because those seats that we got at the top are the seats that we're going to be getting for Avengers Endgame on Saturday, my second viewing. So I was like, well, let's test these seats to see how good they are. And boy, oh boy, speaker is literally right next to you, and it is dark behind you. There's nobody behind you but red lights, and it was creepy. Not a good idea to get those seats before or during a horror movie. Just not a good idea. But I like this movie. I really enjoyed The Curse of La Llorona. I really enjoyed it. This movie was terrifying. Like I said, it had some moments in this movie that just completely I had to close my eyes because I was scared as shit. Just, the whole folk tale of it, of her, drowning her kids because she wanted to get back at, her husband for, being with a younger woman, and then just going through generations to generations and just drowning kids. It's crazy when you really think about it. It's kind of creepy. But this film had great scares, great jump scares, and the build up to the scares were pretty intense. Especially the third act of this movie was crazy. When they're in the house and they have that ex-preacher guy who's not working with the church anymore because he's just not living that life. He does practices that the church wouldn't agree with, obviously. And he was there to help them out. He told them, was like, look, you guys can't leave. I mean, you can leave, but it's not going to do you much. This woman has attached herself to you and your family. So if you leave, she'll follow you. So they decided to stay at the house and, try to do their best to get this curse, off her and the family. But boy, oh boy, that shit was intense, man. Like I said, great jump scares. The look of her was terrifying. Oh my God, man. So many moments where I was just like, oh, get away from the water. Like, don't. And the whole folklore is like, if you hear her crying and you hear her, you see her, you're screwed. You're screwed. And, that's each of the kids in this movie really, had that moment with her. With the 2 kids who died before, the actual family. That shit was crazy. A Knock on the Moon from The Mummy. I forgot her actual name. But yeah, man, she had her kids locked up in a closet saying, like, they're safe in there. Do not take my kids out. And obviously, child service came over and they were like, well, we need to get you out of here. Like, what's going on here? Obviously, don't fuck with what you don't know. She got those kids pretty much killed because she took them out of that closet with the ritual spells that prevented La Llorona to come in and get the kids. So they brought them to like this social service place, and lo and behold, guess what? She got both of the kids, and she ended up drowning the kids. But boy, oh boy, man, this movie was crazy. This movie was crazy, you guys. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this movie. Definitely, like I said, definitely not what I expected. I did not know that this movie was in the Conjuring universe as well. I was like, what? This movie's in the Conjuring universe? I had no idea. I think James Wan did produce this movie, correct me if I'm wrong, but I didn't know that this movie was set in the Conjuring universe because of that one preacher guy who worked for the church had a previous incident with the Annabelle doll. And I was like, damn, that's crazy. I was like, okay, well, I like it. The Conjuring universe it's had its ups and downs. I liked the first 2 Conjuring movies. The Nun, I didn't really necessarily like. Annabelle Creation, I liked. The first Nun, I didn't like. And obviously this movie, I really enjoyed. So I'm pretty excited to see Annabelle Comes Home, and then The Conjuring 3. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Lorraine Warren passed away a couple days ago. the characters, that these movies, that the Conjuring movies are based off of. She passed away, so that was pretty sad. I was like, damn, that's crazy. But yeah, man, The Curse of La Llorona, I enjoyed. Like I said, correct me if I'm wrong if I didn't say that right. I enjoyed this film. But push the comments down below. Let me know if you guys have seen The Curse of La Llorona. Did you enjoy the movie? Did you think it was scary? I'm curious to know what you guys' thoughts and opinions on it. Peace.